7. Including the WordPress content editor. I want users to be able to use the tiny MCE editor for editing the content, just like the one in the admin side. Well, WordPress actually provides a handy function for this called WP_editor. Let's use this now. Right after grabbing our template, call the function WP_editor. In the resources section, I provide a link to learn more about this function. This function has two parameters, which is the default content and the ID of the editor. We want the content to be empty, so we'll pass in an empty string. The ID name is very important. On the codex page, WordPress tells us to use only lowercase letters or underscores. Otherwise, the editor won't work properly. In that case, I'm going to use the ID recipe content editor. Let's refresh our page and see the result of this function. Well, this isn't exactly what we wanted. We got the editor, but there are two problems. If you look at the HTML, it's outputted right inside the form, and it didn't replace the text area field with the same ID name. This is because the WP_editor function actually echoes the editor right away. We don't want that. We want to add the editor and replace the text area field with that editor. There's one simple solution to use here, and that's using PHP's output buffers. PHP provides a set of function that allows us to control output, which is what we'll need to make this editor work the way we want it to. First things first, let's go back to our template and replace this form group with a placeholder called content_editor. Back inside the short code function, we're going to create another function called r_generate_content_editor. Inside this function, we're going to call ob_start. This is a PHP function that will grab any content that is outputted. So, if we were to echo out hello world, this actually won't be outputted until the script is finished running. Because of this, we can actually grab the WP_editor function and put it after the output buffer. It's safe to assume that our content editor won't be outputted right away. Create a variable named editor_contents and set its value to the value returned by ob_get_clean. This function will grab any content that was outputted before this function call and return it. The last step is to just return the editor contents variable. We can now use this function. Create a variable named editor_html and set its value to the value returned by our r_generate_content_editor function. Using the str_replace function, we'll replace the placeholder with the generated editor HTML. Let's refresh the page, and you should now see the editor placed correctly in our form. Pretty awesome, right?